Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. So as you can see here in front of you, this is the Star Wars, the Black Series 6-inch from the Star Wars Battlefront game. This is your Imperial Shock Trooper. This guy is awesome. First time that I ever seen this guy, it was when we watched Revenge of the Sith. That was quite a few years ago. And he was just a really cool looking character. I just knew it. Again, red is my favorite color. So as soon as I saw him, I'm like, I love this figure. And when the 3¾ inch came out, I bought quite a few. I've since unfortunately have gotten rid of them, and now but I have him here again, so I'm pretty psyched about that. Now, what's his purpose? What does he serve? Well, he's actually, before there were Imperial guards for the for Emperor Palpatine or Senator Palpatine, there was these guys. So other than the Shadow Troopers, which are the all-black ones that do all the elite, they're like the Navy SEALs or the Green Berets of troopers. There's these guys. So these guys are also in the, they're like the last resort, I believe, but they're also they're the best of the best, and they only they're like the Secret Service for the Emperor. So they're pretty badass, supposedly. They pretty much have no equals other than, again, Commandos, Shadow Troopers. The 501 is a really cool battalion, and that's Anakin or Vader's battalion, whatever not. But even he doesn't have like the elite of the elite. So again, really cool figure. Not much to the sides of these, but I will show you the back. And just kind of take him to the side. Ooh, and I did that backwards. I was supposed to have him backwards, just so I could show you the back without turning them. I screwed that up. So anyway, not a big deal. So that's the back of the package. As you can see there, you can read that if you want. It's in multiple languages. Might as well show you the side. It just says Imperial. And then just a clear window there. And I believe there's a number here in the bottom. Nope, no bottom. No number. Oh, and that's because it's the Battlefront. It might be the only one that they ever release. I don't know. Who knows? So anyway, so yes, I do have 3 of them. The reason is, again, I like the Imperial, the Shock Troopers quite a lot. So it's nice to army build these. I never buy more than 3 though per figure, because I just, these things are expensive, as you know. They're $20 a pop and whatever not. So, but yeah, other than that though, I think three's like my magic number. Pretty nice. The only thing I will say is, just like the rest of the figures, and I know I don't review these quite a lot, but I find them a little too skinny. A little too skinny with big old heads. But other than that, though, there's still pretty cool representation. It's honestly, before there was a 6-inch, me being a Marvel Legends fan, Marvel Select and whatever not, I always thought of, why doesn't Hasbro just create a 6-inch line? And here we are. Now, I know there's a lot of fans out there, the 3¾ inch, whether it be Marvel, Star Wars, or even like G.I. Joe, which pretty much kind of started it all. Well, it was really Star Wars, but some people would argue, say it was G.I. Joe that started the whole articulation war. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I think 6-inch is my size in terms of action figures. 12 is nice, but they're almost in like, it's to me a doll. And I'm old school. I never collected the original 12-inch or 10-inch, G.I. Joe line. I've had a few here and there. Hot Toys are really cool, but at $200 a figure, I'd rather spend my money on something else, to be totally honest. But to each their own. But I think, again, 6-inch is like the sweet spot. I think it's perfect. It matches with your, again, with your Marvel Legends. G.I. Joe, that should be the next step. I think G.I. Joe should try 6-inch. They did 8-inch, like 8, 9, 10 years ago with that other line. It was kind of like anime looking almost, but I think they really should kick in the 6-inch, and it'd just be great. I mean, this seems to be the sweet spot, I think, honestly. They're better detail, and the articulation is always really nice. But yeah. So again, this guy's based very heavily on the original Stormtrooper. It has that signature leg piece there with this part here, how it doesn't match. That's the shin guard. So I guess when he's kneeling to take a shot with his sniper gun or rifle, some people may call this a rifle. I think really it's more of a sniper gun. And then he has his pistol here, which you can remove, which is pretty nice. And that goes right in there again. But yeah, this is a very cool figure. You don't hear the clicking, but it does have some clicking sound. So it's not like a Bandai toy where you have that awesome clicking, but it's definitely there. It's a little bit ratchety. So I guess I'll just start from the bottom since I started from the bottom. It doesn't turn that I can notice. I don't want it to break. Yeah, it definitely has no turn here, but the foot does go up and down, and it has a pivot, as you can see there, which is pretty sweet. So that's pretty nice. The leg, actually, he can kick up a little bit, but it's hindered because of the the armor and whatever not. And this is as far as it'll go back. He can do somewhat of a split, but it stops right there too. So that's it. He has a little bit of movement there. It's a little tough. And obviously he can go, he has a diaphragm movement there, stomach movement, crunch, whatever you want to call it. And then his arms, they kind of stop right there again because of the armor. But it does go all the way 360, turn all the way around. And then the arms are single jointed. No, dual jointed, or let's see. Without breaking it, it's single. And it moves all the way there, up there, from the bicep, as you can see. Going back to the knee, I apologize. It's just a single, it's not dual. Just in case you were wondering, because I did miss it. And then the hand does turn 360. And on this one, he has the whole kind of punch, but it's also so he can hold a weapon. This one definitely has the trigger finger ready to go, as you can see there. So he has it ready to shoot. So it's pretty nice. And then the head does turn 360. It's on a ball joint, and he can look up. Not too far up, but he can look up, and obviously he can look down. When the Emperor's walking by, they keep their heads down. Out of shame. No, sir. No, they actually just look straight. So again, very nice. Nice and stiff. And hopefully when I have a place to set all these guys up, I will open every single one of them and show you a nice video of all of them. Pretty cool. So yeah, these are awesome figures. Again, to me, the sweet spot, it's either 3-inch, 3 3/4 inch, I should say, 10-inch, if you like the Hot Toys, 12-inch, whatever, or the 6-inch, $20, or 25 if you like the Elite series. And I've talked about those a little bit when I did the Kylo Ren video. The only problem with the 7-inch, the Elite series, is that because they're die cast, they miss a lot on the look of the toy, and because obviously it's metal, so the casting isn't as detailed, I feel, especially on Kylo, where it should be a fabric and it's all plastic, so it looks kind of cheap. On these guys though, I'd love to see an Elite version of this. That'd be really cool. On the first order ones, I'm really happy with them, so I know they would do a pretty good job with, if they did a version of this. Alright guys, we can kind of pretty much finish it off. Not much more to say about this guy, other than you should definitely pick him up if you see him. He seems to be really hard. I only seen him that once at Walmart a month or so ago, and because there was 3, I just said, you know what, I just have to grab him. There was no way I could just leave him there for somebody else. Not that I'm super greedy, because I'm not, but again, I like to army build, so I said, what the hell, so I grabbed them. So again, folks, thank you so much. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. You guys take care. Peace. Later.